Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of LEGO Star Wars: The Complete Saga. And we are starting today with the free play runs of every level. We wrapped up last time with the story mode, and I really didn't give a large synopsis of what I felt about the game, because we're really not finished with the game. I would say, if you are just going to play this game for the story mode, to go through the story mode once, you're probably going to get 10 to 15 hours of entertainment out of it, and some amount of frustration is going to have to be expected, with some of the levels being very repetitive, some of the areas being unfun, some of the flying around levels kind of being terrible. They're not as terrible as I remember them to be, except for the ones that were cut out. Those are still just awful. But I'm not sure I really think that LEGO games in general are for you, if that's all you're really going for. So, what we're going to try to do here with the collectibles is, you can see there's all kinds of flashing red markers, and we can pause at any point to see if we've gotten everything. We want to get every single mini kit. We want to kind of do this fast. If we can get these done in a fast enough action, then we don't need to so this is the light switches. You have to flick all of these on to get this. There. We don't have to walk anywhere to get a C3PO unit. We can just turn into them. We don't need to walk anywhere to get a small unit. We can just turn into them. This area is one of the many areas that can only be accessed in free play. That turns off the shield. Here's another one. Never saw that, but you don't need to see it. Darth Vader is a good guy to have on your team, because he will simply do both Force and Sith things. I think Sith can do all the other Force things. So, as far as this game is concerned, being Sith is better. We'll use Jar Jar Binks' really large double jump. We will come over here to make sure there's nothing else collectible. You still kind of need to go in every room. There's not a lot of ways to get around it. It would have been nice if I had gotten the disarmed. Okay, no, I need to do this. If I had gotten the red power brick that would have disarmed these guys, that would have helped a little bit. It doesn't help a ton, but it helps a little bit. There we go, I need to stand here and then do that. Yeah, there's nothing up there. I must have already gotten it. I still need a ton of studs. I believe 250,000 is the number we're going for right now. Out of the way, Jar Jar. There we go. Is there anything here I missed? I don't think there is anything there in this, so let's move on to the next section. We need these light switches now. There's another mini kit. We're down to 6 needed. Let's see. R2-D2, we've never been in this room because we never had the ability to be R2-D2. So here we are. Whole new puzzle. Let's see. Kill these guys. Just sitting there relaxing in this cafeteria, apparently. You will be amazed how often you blow yourself up. How's that guy? Alright. So that flew a ship over there. We have this. We have this. And we have this. Feels like I'm gonna paint something. There you go, Jar Jar. Jar Jar needs a little bit more height. Let's see. Where's your double jump, Jar Jar? Up and up. There we go. So I could have had Jar Jar stand on that instead. Open this. Turn that like that. Come on, Jar Jar. Up into the vent. Let's see. Now we just use this guy to get over here. Open this. Let's see. Jar Jar, come back to me. That's another piece down. So, one more mini kit collected. We have 100,000. Eventually you start to kind of figure out the order of these characters. So which way to go would be faster as far as right bump or left bump. I don't want to spend too much time just shooting things for random. But I will probably end up doing a lot of that. So, start here. There we go. go. Now, no way R2-D2 could have made it to this point without being in free play mode. Which kind of makes free play mode this such weird thing where a lot of times the only thing stopping the door from... Alright. Let's try this. Alright. I'll stand here, you give me some height. I'll come over here. We'll hit that one, and we will be done. Red power brick. That red power brick is probably not very useful, so I probably won't get it, bother to purchase it right now. Blow up. That solves the problem quite nicely. Power up speeds up my force actions a little bit. Let's see. Put this here. Put this here. Put this here. Go to Jar Jar. One thing I just realized is that I have to switch this over here. No, don't screw this up. Why did it not move? I swear it moved before I saw this thing move. Okay, you know what'll work? This. If not Jar Jar, then this. Alright, so the now final question is, where is the last one? Interesting. There's no arrow here pointing towards the last mini kit, which means we missed it somewhere, which means we have to go back. Where is it? It's up here, okay. So there's no reason technically to continue from this point. it's kind of pointless. I could just as easily exit and save, but we'll just, for the sake of ease of understanding, go ahead to the endings of each level. So we unlock Super Gonk as our red brick, and we got a considerable amount of extra red bricks, nearly doubled our, a considerable amount of our studs, if I remember what the proper term is. Now we finally get to see what that mini kit was building. It was a ship, which gives us a gold brick and gives us a bunch of stuff. So all we can do is go to Mos Eisley Cantina now. And that was about 16 minutes, so I feel that we would be fine. The only thing left is to do the class challenges, and I bet you have to do all the challenge modes too. Let's see, Jar Jar Binks is who I'll play as to unlock the Bounty Hunter. That would make sense, wouldn't it? That would give more reason as far as the challenge modes, because I don't think that doing challenge mode is going to unlock another gold brick. We're getting the same intro again, so I'll just go ahead and skip this. Now notice I don't have arrows here, so no longer am I able to just figure out, just see where they are. Which sucks. It's definitely bad that I don't have that as an opportunity. But we just went through this level, so I imagine it's going to be kind of easy to figure out where they are. I bet a bunch of them are going to be right in the same places that the mini kits were at. Open this door. There's nothing up here. Nothing back here. Nothing over here. So that room seems empty. Turn on this light switch, 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 and that light switch. Nothing comes out of that. Interesting. So you can kind of see how it feels very much like ooh, time is counting down. I did not realize this. Ooh. I need to be a little bit faster then, if that is going to be the case. I need to check everywhere, but I need to not screw around, because I only have 17 minutes. Right. Nothing here. So I need to really run. I was hoping that the mini kit section would, that all of that would be, the mini kit detector would point me towards the other challenges. Otherwise, So this is a real challenge now. For 16 minutes left. So I made the right decision to do the challenges. Although maybe I haven't made the right decision to do the challenges actually. There's one. Because if I mess up this challenge, then I don't know what that says. I'd have to do it again, and then if I have to do it again, then it's gonna take forever. I need to figure out how many in the next 15 minutes. I need to figure out where the last 4 of these are. There's one. I have 3 more. If I get 2 in here, that would be nice, but unlikely. We'll come over here and see if this opens anything up. Nope. Didn't think so. Come on, where is it? Is it up there? There's one. So 13 more minutes. So from here, Jar Jar can just jump over. But we've got to find this last one. Here it is. Good. Got it. So it's a time challenge to get the 10 mini kits that aren't mini kits. For every minute you don't do it, you get more studs. I guess that works. Mos Eisley Cantina. Mos Eisley Cantina. So we are officially done with episode 1, chapter 1. Now, there's nothing, no real reason to ever play that again. But, because I did one challenge, is that going to unlock this section over here? No, it's not. That's a shame. I had kind of hoped that maybe doing one challenge would have unlocked that, but it seems very much like it's going to be you have to do all the challenges. So the door is open that it will be, I will fail at some challenge and then we will have to try again. I have 13 minutes though, so I feel like that's about as good as, that's a good indication that I probably won't. So this is here. I can't do anything with it though. You can't bring it out and fly on it or anything like that, unfortunately. It's just there for display. I kind of wish that all the minifigs were on display that you get there was some place you could look at minifigs. Uh, and I kind of wish they had a collection of the actual sets, like real photograph stuff, not just. Uh, didn't mean to come in here. I was trying to jump over the bar. Uh, of all of the kits and all the minifigs instead of this cartoon animation versions of them that move around and bend. Anywho, that's gonna be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you notice, everything is turned off right now on the extras. That's because I went into challenge mode. So after each time, I'm going to have to come back and turn it back on. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Okay, before we wrap up, I did say I was going to think about changing the release schedule. No, I will still stick with 2 episodes per day as it has been released because this wasn't that long. So, everything's staying the same, don't worry. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.